how to navigate it as a mom, as a boss, as a wife. So every day I'm learning, and I'm just trying to stay as positive as I can. I feel that I don't have like one specific period of my life that I can say I learned to love myself then. I think that it is a ongoing challenge that I'm having with myself, and I'm ever evolving. So I feel like I've accepted who I am, but I don't think that I've ever not accepted who I am. I don't have any regrets from my past, and I really try to live in the present and just accept and love myself for who I am in that moment. That's a tough one. I'm really busy as a mom, as a wife, as a boss, trying to be everybody's everything. I don't take enough time for self-care. I started the company, The Talks, because I really loved that process of self-care, and I loved just always trying to better my health journey. If I had to say what self-care means to me, I would just say overall fitness and wellness. I think it's a strength, but you have to be really strong to be this way. I give a lot, and I don't expect a lot from other people. But I also don't have many people in my life, so I hold them at a high standard. I don't know if that's why. It's just because I give so much to everybody that I just expect that they're going to be at that level and give it back to me. But I definitely don't look at it as a weakness. It's who I am. I think my biggest weakness is that I work too much, and I am never really in the moment, and that's something that I'm trying to work on every day. My biggest strength is probably that I'm just strong, and that I am a rock for the very few people that I have in my life. I'm definitely an introvert. There's no denying that. I feel like after a glass of wine or two, I might become an extrovert. That's super easy. My family. My family is just my husband and my 2 kids, and they are my everything. We support each other with anything that we ever want to do, and that's really the reason behind everything that I do is them. I think the hardest lesson that I've ever had to learn was just not to trust many people. My friend circle has always been small. I've never really fit in with any certain group of my life, dating back to elementary school. I was definitely an outcast and never really had like a best friend or a good group of friends. So I think as I got older, I really tried to fit in certain places, but never really did. It's been a difficult journey for me, but now I just have learned to only have a small group of friends, and by small I mean like 2. It works and it's good and I'm grateful, but it's definitely been a learning curve in my life. The world that we live in, I find inspiration in everyone and everything. I'm the girl that looks at a truck driving by and I'm Googling what font that is because I think it's really cool. I think that social media definitely has its ups and downs, but we're in a world right now where we're connected with so many different people, and everybody's inspiring in their own way. So it's just what you want to take from it. And for me, I take each person that I come into contact with, whether it's in life or on social media, and I take the best things from it, and I get inspired by everyone. I've never really had anybody that I look up to. I would say that I look sideways to people, and I pick the best things from each person that comes in my life. And yeah, I mean, there's always going to be things that I look up to, but I don't have that one particular person in my life that I would say that I look up to. I feel like you just have to live each day like it is what it is. There's nothing that you could really do to change what's happening. I mean, if you want to stress about it, like, it doesn't really get you anywhere. All that it does is just make everything worse. So I just like to spend time with my family and connect with the earth, work out, meditate, play with my crystals, just kind of chill, find my own personal zen, whatever it is that day. I would say one particular time in my business journey, yes. I think that if it was a male-owned company, I wouldn't have been attacked in the way that I was by other women and men coming after us from a corporate standpoint, attacking a small business. I think that if it was a man behind it, it wouldn't have been that scenario, but they looked at me as weak. And when I look back on that scenario, I was weak, but now I'm not. So you learn something from every scenario, every place that you're put in, and you just have to take what you can from it and move on. The 15-year-old me was super, super lost. I always knew I wanted to be my own boss and pave my own way, but I didn't really know how, and I never really had that much support. So I guess I would have just said, "You've got this, girl. Just trust your instinct and never let anybody tell you no, because it's not going to work anyway." I feel like there's a lot of similarities from the 15-year-old me to the 25-year-old me. Still finding my way. Again, no support, but I was on the right path for sure. Like, I've been put in a lot of scenarios. I lived in Hollywood for a while. I never got caught up in any scene. My focus was always super straight. It was to be successful. I've always wanted to be a mom. I've always wanted to have a family. So that was always my number one priority, to set myself up to be able to be the best person that I can be. But 25-year-old me, I would have just said, keep going. I never really look to the future and say, this is where I want to be. This is the timeline that I see it. I'm kind of just rolling with the flow and being the best that I can be. Of course, I think that the company that I have now is going to be huge and massive, and I'm just taking it day by day and doing everything that I can to be able to spread the word about my company and the importance of our overall health and wellness. So if I can do that, and if I can inspire anybody to just go after what they want, that's what I'm here for. Never give up, but you have to work your ass off. I've been working 80-hour weeks for as long as I can remember. It's not easy. If you have the drive to want to do it, then you have to do it, and nobody's going to help you. People will say that they're going to help you, but you have to do it on your own, and you have all the tools to succeed. I mean, social media is huge. You can Google anything, you can YouTube anything, and there's ways to figure it out. So just never give up, and never think it's too much, because your dreams will become a reality if you put that into it.